Alright. Okay. Now let's see. No, I'm not gonna bother changing it right now. Yeah, sure, I'll do Cryptomancer. Don't forget to dice. Oh yeah, I did. I did put on a thing for this, and it looks cool. I'm just realizing now, I do not remember where I am supposed to go for the Hildebrand quest. Uh-oh. Hmm. Oops. I think it was Razapon. Maybe. Yeah, this does appear to be the right place. Yeah, I'm forgetting, I also have the Magic DPS quest line. Mm. 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 What do I want to actually do? Do I want to actually go with Hildebrand? Or do I want to go... Mm. Do, do. Mm. 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 What? Ah! There you go!
Just raided with 8
Wait a
units.
minute. You planned this, didn't you? Yay. Hello. I got a bit distracted because I realized I also have the magical DPS quest line that I can do now. So he's sort of got distracted trying to switch between the two, deciding what one I wanted to do. But I think since I already named my stream more Hildebrand Chaos, I'm just gonna stick with actually doing the Hildebrand quest. Also, I forget, did I say thank you for the raid, Tygo? I don't know if I did. Well, if I didn't, I say thank you for the raid, Tygo. Is there anything else I forgot to say? I don't think I did. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is the image for the quest! Oh no! Oh no! He's on top of something tall. Dudley, what's suspiciously audacious timing? I was just thinking of you and suddenly you appear. I'm sure you recall Master Pew Pew claimed his purpose to come into our world was in search for a missing comrade. Which, of course, merely covered for his true objective, laying groundwork for a full-scale invasion! I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation, thus I decided to buy my time, keep my nose, and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so when I received word concerning the inspector. It seems they made progress in tracking down our alien friends! This could be my chance! I say my chance! If I can early stand against the cosmic conspiracy alone, you're coming along, yes? The truth will out, or something truth adjacent at the very least. I'm gonna dream when you investigate Pew Pew by yourself. I don't know. I guess we'll just go with the first one. Those we got away. We're at the Polka stand. We don't the smallest development. Do, 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 do. All right, Hildebrand, what are you up to? Hello, associates! Come to my respectable inspection, have you? As well you should. Look, Master Future Delta has come to help. Thank you, Delta. You are too kind. You speak our language now? No Echo Universal Translator wants it required? It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic. Such terrifying intellect! What hope do we have to fail against it? So how do you narrow down the search to this particular area exactly? By my try and shoot inspector sense, my dear fellow. All perceptible and imperturbable signs pointing in this direction, although they didn't like to include a precise location. Now we must rely on other true and tried and spread out and question locals on any few shaped sightings. Oh no, it's the creepy little bastard! Ah! It was the creepy little bastard! Yeah, I didn't see something like that in the west or the Shroud. When I'm mistaken for small child, if not the way it moves, sort of fur like scared but creepy. Oh no. Dang. If only the creepy little bastard would jump up here and step on the bear trap. Ah, he's right here! Hold on. If I do this... Oh geez, the health is a lot higher, even though they're the same level. Not me getting distracted. Totally not getting distracted. You're not being affected by it. Why won't my scythe cut them? Oh, that makes more sense. There's a 70 item level difference. For Hictomancer, I still have the whatever, the job gear, the level 90 job gear. I haven't gotten the tombstone gear. I need to get back to doing that, getting the tombstones. There's a lot I have to work on. Oh yeah, spotted such a little awkward here and drug on my way back from the city markets. Oh, I wasn't alone. And the company of a rather unusually general skill, sickly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. Though your investigations borne fruit, no carefully crossed the quarry is placed the individual and must pursue his proportions south shroud. Do West your sources say? That's around there's a big jungle somewhere to the north. We're saying it's more successful than there must be. Mazaru has more friends than he realized. I am not grudged, I have precisely one friend in this world. Could it be doppelgangers? No, two. It's too simple all of us. They've been more like the same alien, wander the jungle, being spotted at different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which means we just need to, I can't believe I'm gonna say, split up and search the whole area! Fair precision, very well then. Oh, we're launching a search party? Huh. Oh no, Godbert's back. Oh good, he's actually wearing clothes this time. Father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysterious Manderville weapon fortune, hoping that tune perspiration into inspiration, as it were. But I'm afraid the burning fields of wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. May I join you in Domino Delta in your endeavor, then may I deliver the challenge I require. May I... You're gonna need the case silent corresponding, yes? Have you needed an extra pair of eyes? Whatever can spare. I was on the sign team's search, as a matter of fact. The locations in the shroud's east, so let us divvy up the remaining direction, shall we? Nashu and I will head south. Delta must be rolled to the west, if you please. Don't, and my father will head north. The The name is Delian, and also the Celestial Song is awfully big. How are we to keep contact, much less coordinate our efforts? I have a special link pearl made for just searching. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like. Are you mad the Charlottes will listen on everything we're saying? Really? All the way out here, I shouldn't think their hearing is that good. But seeing as you mislike Link Pearl so much, Lord Godward can hold the one for your team. The guy is insane. Link Pearls! What tremendous foresight! Now let us proceed with our investigation! This is where we're sort of us. Yeah, I will follow your lead. Alright. Squeaks when he walks! Squeaks when he walks! River flowing right at our feet. Many stores have visited coast, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. He's literally the same size as the minion, basically. I know, he's sinking in the water. And he squeaks with his stops. Steps, not stops. I see no traces of my comrade. What are the Blackbird beings? Are they friends of yours, fellow people with Ethereus? Those are a tape of Sasquatch, but by which I mean no. Provider species easier than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. Nope. I want one of these on. I forgot. Like, I spent all much time getting like the wings and stuff, and then I just completely forget about them. The rock formation on this island remind me of my home star. They've had the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty, if only. But never mind that. We have a friend to find. Oh no. It's attacking me. You're not my friend here either. What will these white fertiles are? Are they surely one of your civilized races? Yes. Also not people. Mind the poop throwing. It's difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is much the same as the another. Well, never mind. Moving on. All right. No, something's gonna happen since it's a cutscene. Nothing, not even a little bird circle of grass. From luck before we grew up together, we were always together. We even shared the same dream to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard to support one another until we both had starships of our very own. The universe was ours to explore. But that feeling of triumph. Oh, that's another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me. Hello, is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we have found Poople's friend. Come to Peroso as quickly as you can. Yes, let's take my sharp strip. It's the fastest way. Meanwhile, at Peroso. As a pupil, become his prey. Reveal yourself. Hmm? Oh no, these guys again. Wait, you're the Mandragos! Oh, I know that gentle lady's overlord voice. Master Sombra, they say you're trapped in Summer, but I rejoice to see that it's no longer the case! Oh no! Oh no! God, this one The Walking Dead! No, that's just Bob. Greetings, friends. I am Prominent, the gentle deadman, and disciple of Master Zombie Brand. What brings you to the Thunder? And the company of knows he was infamous vegetable menace, no less. I mean, some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggling. Tales of spoiled seeking terrorizing the region of Balzo reached our undead fraternity, and so on behalf of I traveled afar to recruit the rotten Mandogra. As we make his acquaintance, the festive fellow wished to introduce me to his brother, who was sure no less rotten. Thus I did make for the next law, so that I might extend a feuded hand of friendship. Right. I looked. One of the companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. It was a gentleman who would aid in search. Turned out their troops reliable, past their supernatural ruther mongering. And lo behold, the alien craft matching the sea king's description has been spotted here on the isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journeys forthwith. Oh, one of my faithful readers, I'm pleased to see that even on death, the hunger for truth is not wholly so much for hunger of brains. So far ourselves a case of misappropriated mangrove. The subjector will not evade my power of discernment. Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases. But doctor, I have a feeling we'll need to look far. Hmm. Ah, that may have been me. Hmm. How much stuff fits in that spaceship? How much stuff is this spaceship? I'm gonna be ridiculous red. If I say we'll collect first, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind. Understood. You will not be the first conjurer my girl with the solid ingredient. The main thing is they return to us unharmed and uneaten. Oh, Lance will not excuse. We should be getting back to Thailand. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Mm-hmm. Do, do, do. Mm-hmm. 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 I thought it must be you see Mr. Marcus advisor. We shall all rest reunited with your comrade. We can since form programmation, but it really was just following on. I'm afraid spectral funerals will only take us so far. The entire world is searching. And then, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors. An army of inspectors. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Don't! No! Do not! Do not! Do not do what I think you are gonna do. The world will not survive. I do not think you understand what you are suggesting. I need you to think about it. Really, really think about what you're suggesting. I do not think the world can handle more than one Hildebrand. We saw what happened on the moon. No. Oh no. I guess I was right. What I chose for the title. It is going to be Hildebrand Chaos. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh, of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildebrands as I did before! The world is not ready for that. No, no, let's not do anything rash. Oh no. Well, the research duplicate process has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. The clone is the last it will ever produce. Oh no. Oh no! And you just destroyed a whole temple. What? What? Um. Tiago? I think there's something wrong with the game. I think. I think. Oh no. I think the computer's having issues with it looking like this. Oh no. Oh no. My name is Brandy Hilt. Is it bad that I like this version of the theme better? I like this version of the theme better. Do 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 do. Oh, this is actually really good. The music right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, I'll actually continue now. Inspector Brandy Hills, why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality. Oh no. Now, let's not do anything rash. Mhm. Unlike my former relatives, this one's highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And see, as we're looking for extra help, let's say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandy Hill. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Why do I feel like it's going to turn evil? No. Oh, good. Godbert fixed the broken ruins. I am gonna be right back though, because I do have to run to the restroom. BRB. Right, I am back. You know? It's gonna be it's gonna be really funny if it ends up being that the alien is in Labyrinthos. It's gonna be really funny if it turns out the alien was in Labyrinthos and the conspiracy guy was partially right. It's gonna be really funny if that happens. I may quit him as the temple rules, but thanks father looks as good as new. Or as good as old. In any event, I look for the truck and the remainder of the case of a charming new contemporary. I'm delighted to be part of it. Oh, look how charming he is. He's very charming. Oh no. And Godward has his clothes off again. Oh no. Respected by fellow addition to our ranks. Well, the armors thus bolts are we're ready to dive into the fray. Crossbow, what is our strategy? We need a new approach. If I may. Soon Master Rules acquaintance pilots across the design, then may not attempt to locate the starship. Such a striking vessel will draw on more attention than the comparatively tiny aviator in question. And that's the point. The truth received a large number of readers, claiming they observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports that meet the criteria of shiny silver and saucer-like naturally, and remove the instances which we have known to have been master pupu. That should narrow down considerably. Oh no! Why? Why is Brandyhild? Why is Brandyhild smarter than Hildebrand? That is very concerning. This is very, very concerning. Indeed, what a fantastic idea. Ha 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 ha, I just got a brilliant so might expect one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion. Well done, Inspector. I know we're sorry about it. I'm just a shadow of the original after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom if I use in the city. Few people can help me sift through them and cross off the sayings that were definitely him, shall we? Why can't I use mounts in the city? Ugh, it's the creepy little bastard. Ugh, I mean, don't mind me, I just keep a watchful eye on Moustache.
You never know when unsavory knaves are out there. Yeah, you!
Where's the button to punt him? Why there no button to punt? The creepy little bastard. Hmm. The runners taking master people to pursue the store's past populations. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until return result of their investigation. Finished going through all the back issues. We just counted. There was no people has visited. It turns out there was only one other setting of flying saucer in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. Away from the Empire, your publication has impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, desire to know unknown transcends all borders and creeds. Soldiers was fought during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details. Must visit the soldier fellow in Garlemald and wrang him from an entire tale. I agree. That's only we have no choice but to follow it up to Camp Broken Glass. Our president accounted for. This appear to be missing Master Dillian. Marvel lights up. I had a hunch that I thought it might save us some time. So with some controversy, Numerous is one of the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this Numerous chap's post? Yes, Numerous is currently with his unit organized and supply dump at forum patterns. We should head over there and hope we can spare a few moments to talk. I've got chilly seeps right into the bones. How are you all not shivering in unseasonal attire? Oh, Manderville man of mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm sure how one frame of mind can overcome reality frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandervilles. Hello, the numbers here. I'm Daily Editor Chief of the Throne Truth. I come to follow up on your eyewitness account. Hmm? Editor yourself, what an honor! I wish there was more to say, but everything I know is one station I'm not left to tell. Does he have something else to share? Didn't you see you saw the saucer as well? I didn't more than see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated to all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned anti-aircraft hunters and was actively surveying for enemies, but a silver vessel flew into view. Somebody caught a worm actually, so before I knocked it out of the sky. Soon, you mean? You never got looked at the wreckage? Where you were at war, I wasn't about to venture into the battlefield and jolt my curiosity. It's probably still out there somewhere. Hmm? The fine flying or say fallout source. Do you have any idea where it crashed? Not the exact location, no. And go back to all the Scarmel's capital region companies moms and moms of icy wilderness. Hey, do you remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer and the position of fire angle of the cannon? What? More or less, I think. An artillerist without head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. Oh no. That should be sufficient, thank you. What? What? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? The starship impacted Earth 1,360 yalms to northeast of our current location. Give or take a few yalms. Why is his theme of the... Why is Brandon's theme better? Like, is it bad that I find Brandon Hill's theme better? How in the seven hells did you arrive to that conclusion? Elementary algebra, my dear Dellison. Assuming the crafts belong to Master People who's committed a similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. Wait, so like, is Brandon Hill supposed to be like a reference to something else? Like, this is like, isn't this like whatever, Sherlock Holmes or something, I think? Sherlock Holmes. Sholmes Sherlock, or whatever it was. We're really close. I was like, oh, I'm so sick of it once again. He has beat me to the punch. Yeah, you have. Hooray for Inspector Brownfield! Nah, I see that so long for Ender's Thunder. My apologies. Oh no. 1,100 seas off to northeast, or that proves our chance of search for a near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go find the fallen saucer, shall we? And the creepy little bastard. And that guy. The shadow guy. Mm-hmm. Da, da, da. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Though Professor for glance closer reveals his priest to be the record of some vanquished war Machina. Also in varying climate. Scorched was described on a plane. Starship like pupils could well have been reached in similar state, worried by artillery rounds. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, I guess I accidentally found it. One second one. Mm-hmm. Oh, what have you found there, Delta? Exterior panel. This from our friend Search on shore. Debris from the crash landing. Singular piece of music, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made a good escape. Other puzzle is you recover most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. Say someone made of cosmic matter saucer. All? I think it's all a different kind of alien abduction. I get it. I get it. Has anyone seen Nashu? Oh, you mess. Where is my loyal assistant? Oh no, it's the creepy little bastard. Oh yeah, that we all were captured. You're some cat claiming to be an ancient of Dr. Luke came and took her away. He told me to tell you where to go. If you want your precious companion returned alive, then Delta must present herself at the Tower of Battle, specifically at the Metrotech servicing facility. Don't forget that part. Called him the that he was celebrating, spirited away under my nose. Oh, those are you a closer connection to Nashi Room? Nope. Please let me call him the creepy little bastard. Oh, I know. That's how the president is Snowfield. I was like expecting. See, you don't do like and all that anyway. Enough about me. We need to go save Miss Nashu. That creepy little bastard. Why didn't he let me call him that? At last, the chance to stretch my legs. Why? Let's see him, son. Shall we get the rescue mission underway? Indeed, we shall. Those allows even though the Dr. Philosopher you by name, curious. Oh no. And I guess this is gonna be... Oh, it's just a solo instance. I was about to say. Alka Robbins remained in the crash. By solving the mystery, we'll have to wait. See if abducted assistant calls. No, it's solo instance. I don't want to be magic for a solo instance. I struggled enough with the Pictomancer solo instance. Now I'm switching to Reaper. Meanwhile, the Tower of Babel. We all shall fall with the new improved body. Revenge will finally be mine. What the heck? You really not sure this instant. Or did you ask for that for your adventure or be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely? Oh, that promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason in the trouble, Delta. We'll tackle this menace as a father and son, the mannerable men together. Agreed. Wait. Oh no. Don't tell me. Oh no. Oh no. While I was waiting, I was like revenges on the side dishes, hired thugs, time to earn your pay. Little war up for the main event. Oh no. God damn. How the hell is Hildebrand gonna fight? Execute fallen gentleman weapon skills in succession. Gentlemental fast, gentlemanly thrust, rage of the gentleman. Leap towards your Mandeville drop kick. Lead towards your target, delivering a gentlemanly attack with potency of 900 to all enemies in your path. Can only be executed under the effects of clothes off. Mander double lariat. Delivers a gentlemanly attack with the potency of 1600 to all enemies nearby. Can only be under effect of gloves off. Marvel sprint increases. Movement speed is increased in gentlemanly fashion. Okay. Relax, Warlock, come out and face your fate. So our son will be the first sight. What is this impending dread? You'll be so kind. Yeah, why are they hitting me? Stop my missiles and enjoy some leftover war Machia. Oh, yeah, you survived. We'll need to do better than that. You've broken all your doors. Surrender. By more reasonable means failed and unreasonable measures are called for. Stand back, Hildebrand. Let your old man handle this. Oh no. Manderville sidestep. And I was just getting started. You stopped the ball by sidestepping? Hello, it seems I must crush you myself. Oh, finally decided to take us seriously, have you? For your crimes, Doctor. Worst chocobo bites. What does it matter? What manner of fiends are you? No, was meant for another, but you burned my anger. Well, thanks, bro. That could have been worse. The hardest of these miracles, it's unnatural. And for your next trick, I'm more than one surprise this may shock you. Vials have to improve circulation. Invigorating. Power should have rattled the cheese rooms for school. You aggravated vermin, my plans are in ruins. You force my hand, I'll bring this place down on your heads. Darla leaves himself wide open. Let us seize this advantage. Now's our chance. Yeah. Ah! The Maryville Man! Victors again! Their rolling should probably go overdrive! Yeah. See, things seem to be well at hand. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Someone else says, I've saved something special just for you. What is happening? Again? Right. Freeze time? The hilt can freeze time. Oh no. No! Oh, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a magic stick servicing facility while I was asleep? Do 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 do. Was it an Inspector building once more closed? Put a ritual to shame! Inspector, please, I am about to fail a mission of your ideal. Keeping company with famous Delta would lead me to a worthy challenge. Worthy of breaking a sweat, at least. You've done all the work for me. Oh, I wanted to beat him up. Oh, it was rude of us not to share his slice of the action. You didn't have advantage of this. Some of us rest their bodies and let others rise to the occasion from time to time. The only breakers and Ashes return to safe. I say we head back to rods on hand, regroup, and rethink our position. I will let us prosper. I'm sorry. Take heart. Let us continue the search. I just realized. So, hold on. Travel. Just do this because it's easier. We're gonna do. Oh my. All right. So whatever. This first one was there. Maroon was second. From the third. So either we're going to Labyrinthos, or we're going all the way to Ultima Fuel. But I'm only back during. This is just the beginning of the case of Silent Correspondent. And my friends, Shard, Saucer was secured with these onwards to new discoveries. Every Inspector, I don't know which way is onwards. Should follow him, shouldn't I? Wait for me! That bracing me was just what I sure in order. The spot of exertion to stimulate the mind. I promise I'm ready to grapple with finer points of fortune again. Your assistance in historic production of memorable women would be, as always, most welcome. Till our next meeting. Thank you again for assisting with the investigation, Delta. Once again, our trial is rife, expendable flow, and yet no closer to as well conceal the conspiracy. He will slip up one day, though, and I'll be there to catch him. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thamnir. What? Take back one village. You'll see that you should return seeking Largus once more. I observe your score and power see your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know about the better victory of Forbidden One, which demands the manifestation of the divine. And there's gonna be a trial. There's gonna be a trial. The question is, what the hell are you gonna summon? You have my attention. Threads with strange technology. Cloning yourself can lead to tragedy. But sometimes you get what you don't expect, a blocking of quality. Inspector Brandhild. Flat for this for sure, but sharp as it texts you, Inspector. I'm gonna run to the restroom. And we are gonna see the rest of this. The finale of the Hildebrand quest line, because I'm assuming this next one is the finale. Okay, I'm back. Clear to resume our investigation. No, I am. Do you recall this grab alien starship record? Unexpected alien employed on his unsettling calculative capacity to exploit the damage of greater hull. It concluded that the vessel would be in a capable flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage along with a few of his acquaintance. Actually, a fair day who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a single shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. I should let's over to the comma first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there. I'd rather not explain myself twice. Professor Delta, poor Master Pooh has fallen gravely ill. He's so bluish green, more so, I mean. Could I call I suppose it quite chilly up there in Garlemald? If he was an alien, who knows what extra fluids might be ravaging his body? That's like it's the best medicine. Whatever ails the odds, the inspector himself can attest. Good gods, Joshua, you'll blow our host to souls to pieces. Put them away. When I was cloned from the inspector discerning a gap in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. Huh? This change included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Cupid's physiology, which should be sufficient in diagnosing his condition. As the human hybrid mind, that explains the impossible calculations. That Master Food is a reflective terror case of a common cold. God's grant me strength. As a visitor to Aetherius, Master Food has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Hostilities. The best put the case aside till we have first sick and coming back to health. Even with common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on resilience, however, I believe we can synthesize an effective remedy. We need to but gather ingredients. What exactly are we gathering? Most of which record can be drawn from Master Pupa's collected samples, otherwise there are only two which we lack. The first is the liver of the giant towards a suitable organ can be extracted from Akacha, which wander salt winds welcome. Slaughtering a monster swim sounds like a job for Delta. Dimerzel is a rare fungus known as the damp shroom, which I'm hoping can be found among the great works extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Dillion, I will scour the alchemist's shells. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. So you're willing to such shit expert on all things down here. I would say expert simple conclusions from observations, nothing more. Is that a home the alchemists have damn sure we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have a liver, torch liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? This spell prolonged must prove us suffering a moment longer. It seems we have job to do. Further sectional abduction will have to wait. Alright. Let's go. Not on coast brings to rule us the dark shroom. Yeah, it eludes us. The ghost from those has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. I'm just my keen inspectors and I stand back while I attune myself to the sense of the dank. Damn, but we're damn sure, and you'll forgive me, I have no faith in your abilities. Close, my friends, and getting closer as we even speak. Withdraw my compression. I have some stuff if you're interested. Sure. Sure. I'm totally gonna trust someone whose name is Trustworthy Trader. And has the most suspicious looking face. Like, you cannot tell me this guy does not look sketchy at all. This guy is so suspicious. But how? You're certainly my fine fellow. But then I'll give you more goes. We can find that transition up at Perfumed Rise. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Go first. Comes Inspector Hill. Turnout perception is one of his least baffling talents. Indicates we sure the rise to take the man up on his timely offer. Oh no, the creepy little bastard's over here. And here the truth as promised. Oh gosh, your assistance. That's part. There's still the matter of payment. Oh, of course. How do I owe my good man? Let me verify this. Could go less for 1,000,000 gil. 1,000,000 gil for one reason. That's outright robbery. How can I counter you? Baked into my price in markets. I thought you'd kind of slight urgent need. I'm willing to find another buyer if you wish to split on my generosity. Show very coin. We're from out, Inspector. So, were we able to on such short notice? Does this? I'm really curious. Does this change if you actually have less than 1,000,000 gil? Like, does the first option not appear? Right. I have an orchestration roll. What? I did recently spend 100k gil getting all the orchestration rolls from the housing area. I have an orchestration rolls for Las Vegas areas are returned to oblivion. I My father estimating about saving Mr. Pew's life is worth every gil. Give that man nothing! We now have you deceitful scum, your swindling days are over. Rest City Guard deserves. We see reports of this man questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Dev shoes are rare for brother art to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this Charlton quote for you was quite frankly ludicrous. Well, thanks to your ignorance of the character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Yes, very much so. That is very magnanimous of you. I think I enjoy chicken fools to other chords. If that master hadn't declared my job were done, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames the rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Valhadi, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of hierarchy, put a lot of people out of work. Well, no, I feel it seems something about an acquisition deal gone sour. Fardo was sell the slice of Hampshire Enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Surely there's no telling how deep the coffers of Vanudi are. Nor do anyone know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest, most legendary problems, the transmutation of metal into gold. Unlikely to say least, but whatever the source of all these riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought historic temples to serve as his home and commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? For the swinging case had barely started before he solved it and smacked it. Oh, today's work, my dear Nashu. I believe Risen is upon Sentinel has concluded. Let's hurry to the ingredient inspector, Inspector Brent Healed, shall we? And it's theirs. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of a divine obsession, but the stench of failure that clings to me. I myself must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing the most hated foe. Wee-hee-hee. This is a certified idiot villain. Oh my gosh, this creep is still here. Dragon told you you have to deliver along with his damn shroom. Fine specimen. Thank you. I'll be mixing ingredients in starships, so let us convey Master Pupil outside so we may insert his medicine as soon as it's ready. Juice will come to us so we can commence treatment. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Once we recover strength in the remotes, it would seem his powers of recovery are just advanced as this technology. Hey, from the world, a stranger You know I'm not trusting you. Treating me so kindly. The people in the store are very welcoming. You're ready for now. It's a pleasure to help. And now we're gonna be attacked. And it will be my pleasure to harm. Oh no. Freeze time! Randy Hilt can freeze time! This happened twice! I won't fall for the same trick twice! Oh no! Oh no! Reward stays my full power! Not again! Mm. The full force of the destructive being is still standing somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I'm pondering puzzle over the inspectable fortune of yours. I feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Fine, just throw sure. I'm without an old born mineral of terrestrial iron stock. Hildebrand, Agent Record, Inspector Extraordinaire, what more do you need to know? Where do you even begin? But never mind. We have more pressing matters. So, Master Mr. Carmer, there's time we prove in this case the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. A firm throw as to who it was that took the recross and our swallow pilot. Australians. I'm almost certain they all have strict rules, which means they be under laws to remove any evidence of alien activity. I wait to find one. We're looking for an Australian. We only need a vulture operation to expose the nefarious conspiracy. Australians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Lockwites don't count. Unless does not serve for us, we have no other promising leads to pursue at the present. Whereas the Australian sets standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Many of their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. Let's look at our turn. Please forgive my presumptionists. Residents are path to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bag, everyone. We look for Charlie and immediately. Yep, this appears to be the last one, considering it gives me a mystery gift. Surely, we only need to charter a suitable vessel. Of course, this does not lie many days to the north. Still means swifter reaching our destination. So this experimental ether will allow us to teleport to their even absent attunement. Splendid, then we shall avail ourselves of this technology marvel forthwith. I completely forgot about that. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I did not have to teleport that. Dang it, I was not paying attention. I just wasted Gil. This is learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. How are you not all sick to your stomachs? Experimental theories make travel exploration nonchalantly more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. But oh, this is not the time to cut nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Rumor has the Australian secret agent Charles Star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home to service conventional research project. Said project is conducted at an underground military facility. If we are to find answers, we need look. Secret agents? You mean cleaners? The wiener shops sound like they might know a thing or two. I say we pay them a visit in the underground base. Just simply take the law. After the Hall of our face, then let us be on our way. These must be the lifts in question. There's just another else, madam. Always, but each of your commands must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them the entrance. Sure, it's just single glance to all court judges territory. That makes some judgment, but that's neither here and there. I wouldn't shouldn't allow us to subject to foreign policy. Oh, Judge? I see no technology other than base, you did it! Zero technology? So you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet again, do our pack off the most subverted fashion. Father, what brings you to Charlian? Research is knowledge, one crucial to continued refinement of maneuverable weaponry. My investigation led me to believe it is found here in the Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business below. Yet my son and involves on convenience. I vouch for their character. I will kindly let them board the lift. Master Hildebrand, the forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member student, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray, consider their permission arranged. I know you're not your current rush, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archean. He got stopped! Yay! Our house will be storage facilities complete with sample alien specimens collected from every land of Earth. If anyone has information, consider visiting aliens and crash starships. It'd be easy to these folks. Mm. And so, I'm sorry, we have no record such hours in our archive, either whole or in part. As we have the let's play. You cannot deny you can execute research alien starship! We're not conducting a secret research alien starship. Yes, we did build a Starfader vessel in Thomson, but it was needed for military purposes nor for extraterrestrial origin. Deadly for all eyes, we'll do fine. I'll think of the facts myself and everyone what you're really up to. Why did we have to bring him? I can access you, Miska. I do recall seeing an individual like your appearance of your companion here. You do? And pray where to tell. Admiral Logger in the media circuit. The lift back building will take you down there. My thanks, good man. Well, it seems you found yourself a solid lady. I have my own search to attend to, so I'll about you good hunting, good day. Do 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 do. And Ron and Desmond quarters by Agent Corey and friends. It's in order to Maryland grounds as we go. Yeah, you're looking for one of the mangroves hereabouts. As I say something else here, I'm not sure it can be much help. I've only started working here, so you may have much luck asking the older hands. Check out one of those new mangrove strains. Threw it a batch of bright blue Australian, but I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. Am I to say? Well, the only other blue thing I think around here are the grapes. How luscious the crop turned out. Yeah, the little blue blind saw me too, as it didn't know it was no mangrove. Later, the company of outside brothers passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there, only this friend of yours was described scrolling along with them. I don't know what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever, they didn't tarry here long. Wonderful cupboards in Regina. A moment ago, skillfully squirrel out farmer. She claims that we acquaintance with Gleaner in question. In fact, we'll bring him to talk to us shortly. Mr. Others, we should present here the revelations the pressure collector has to share. He was asking about the little blue meaning, yes. Oh, I brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, sure. My friend, was he really here then? Certainly, if you're I'll tell you the whole tale. Speaking, I was in Thaler on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with the apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin, and they rode upon board a damaged vessel like I'd never seen before. Could it be? I collected trade as movies for us, thus tale often heard inquire about to his company and cargo. It was happy to share a story. He had seemed quite reckless plunge into the war-torn land of Garland Souls, where I was reasoning that where there's conflict there would be need for medicinal goods. Slipford for us rather more volatile than interested over, and soon forced to abandon his venture. The apothecary and his long trip home. On the shore after a strange silvery ship and shaken pilot crash landed in a snowfield. That cannot be a coincidence. Story continues. After extracting the battered vehicle and a cockpit from the snow, we brought them home to rods at hand. His guests wished to make repairs to Treff. Even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Here's the ships that bring the wreckage itself to Lamberts, and after that they agreed I escorted them here myself. At last, even the Thomason engineers who worked on the Ark were stunned by the exotic ship, finding technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. Little before we resolved to drafting schematics, while the engineers followed us step by step to create craft essential bits and bobs. The Polycure and his companion were waiting here at Merrill. And then what happened? Well, once the industrial visitor had what he needed to repair the vessel in twinkling, the pair departed almost immediately, and I've never seen hide or hand since. I'm told the Polycure paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services. But being too close runs, I would really be happily forfeit their coin for a chance to pore over every square elm of that ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such incredible lesson must have been some kind of starfaring catastrophe. Must have been an alien from another world! That's like I would read the Thawing Truth, you see. And I was interested in these annual flights of fantasy. I remember long enough these errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you. Oh no, are we going to Ultima Fuel? Can it be true? I have readership in Charlian? Perhaps I misjudged these people. See me call us hello, Mr. Nicole Hutchins, a lot of description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful to you. We made the journey. Because you won't come, let us return to Rods at Han and continue the search. So perhaps we now know Mr. Fuel trying to see if any company of how to show a moment. I've also here on this vile isle. Well, that does sound promising. Fire you return to see, that means your own investigation was successful? That was, although laying hands on the object for my has long been a frustrating ordeal, to say at least. My page research revealed to me the existence of heredity. And within it, summers the secret of weapon argumentation, yet though I turned our ancestor home upside down and failed to unearth the artifact in question. Reason for his house became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote, a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic, and that's how he surrendered Starlian for safekeeping, for study. Sure, let me Lambert, the answers of the Jordans never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian I found at the curio took away in the dusty corner of the Archon, still awaiting processing. Here's the audio is a bit persistent as Godbrand's cipher bound manual. How would he liberate his inward wisdom? Hmm? Well, I can help you with that. This device were made by the minerals. A star. How you this device was made by the Mander villains. A starfaring race with one we once traded. Starfaring? Villains? As a highly evolved species with masters of advanced technology, our people's shared ideas and invention. I'm so very familiar with your family's relic. We so wish I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A dark room would afford the clearest view, however. Then let's retire to the room in a comma and dim the lanterns. We must behold the secrets in the optimal condition. It's a coincidental naming, or is there some deeper connection? Roll. Let's see what the device has for us. I am Godbrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire. First Lord of House Manderville. This is the Godbrand, our founding father? I've quoted this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. It is mine. I am not a man born of this star, or even a man at all. I am the Mandervillans, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Mandervillans are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Once our secret, we supplement the host mind and strength and physical structure, imbuing a new form with steel-like resilience. Wait. I know there was something alien about the impossible imperaveness. As we go joining compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillans. The symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying, so it was our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Every planet upon which we Mandervilles resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies we were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. The final days? Wait. Wait. Does that mean the Omnicron related to the Mandervilles? Oh no. Sounds rather familiar. Serene stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. After to avoid the same fate, Comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew till we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of our journey had damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I will crawl from the barracks, barely into near death, but even as I resigned myself to perishing on the familiar road, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. As a rule, Mandervilles do not take intelligent life forms for host. After hearing my story, however, the symbiote offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He himself was inflicted by incurable malady with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of his fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelt within was now my own. When I built a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology and applied the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Though not pure Manderville in our offspring, is the same enhanced physiology, a boon. Respect shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. My dear sons, the folk of the star are more fragile. Yet, as the first man I encountered to demonstrate, they are no less capable of surpassing love and generosity. Why does she look exactly like... Why did she look exactly like... Julian? Why did she look exactly like Hildebrand's mom? Like it was literally just like being like it was a palette swap of Hildebrand's mom. As last of Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. For I employ yourself for lot of vouchers, and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of those wonderful people whom I hold the highest regard. What is sound development? Maximum rule. Show you the passionate plea of my illustrious forebearer. No, because it's too big of a swell. Should be in service to my fellow man. He learns he's sent from extraterrestrial being and it's still business as usual. But wait a minute, then was Lady Joan so monstrous strong if she's the son of aliens too? Well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my head that a see man system I hail from beyond the heavens. I do wonder if the self-same blood runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that, but 'tis unimportant. Present purpose remains unchanged. I'll bring our manifold weaponry to peak perfection for Godbrand and for the good of the star. I have a gift for you, Delta. Pray, await me at the Etherate. And I shall bring you forthwith. Well, or I guess there's another one. I am just gonna rush to the bathroom real quick. Okay, I am back. Centuries Kajair Foundation, I believe, brought the light, but I have to say this wasn't one of them. More staggering story that was that I've devoted readers in Charlene. Those who pursue my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies, deception without exception. I mistrust Charlene people. They are not collaborators of the hard to conspire. They are seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb to the depths of the unknown. Rest for you, though. No one still has Altorium move. I'll have every life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when it shows the true colors. Hope you're not been waiting too long. This is the gift I mentioned. What? Rasputin's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in this clockwork mashup between weaponsmithing sessions. I thought only fitting would be a care for this simulacrum. Consider a memento of your adventures together. As for my role project, your assistance is still very much welcome whenever you can spare us the time. Till then, my dear Delta. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavnir. Lord come with ill times. Further was set ambush for his nemesis, but was once or defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That withering dolt. Oh no. No matter preparation or away, the manifestation will proceed as planned. Oh no. Oh no, there's so many of them. Cosmic altered physiology. Gentleman's man, the first of their clan, has sister quality, Gulbert, Leonardville. Strangers can be strangers until this tale. See you soon. See you, Inspector. Delta, you're just assist latest fact-finding inspection. His foreign Charlie revealed people whose friends was the company of Hanash Alchemist. As such, I've aspired to some preliminary legwork here in Thavnir. Well, talk to my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but honestly, I'm none the sure. As I switched to track down the Alchemist fellow said, surely someone hovered sail, apothecary bold enough to set up shop in the Garlandian battlefield. Spectre and others are pushing similar lines core yet. Have found no leads here in the City of the Great Works. I believe they're investigating an animal, so it's just hurry over to join. I can have little man floating in the waters when we're so close to grasping my master plan. C2 Rieger is an observed and spectral genius at work. Long-term fans, so most aren't. As a matter of fact, we're just about to continue our investigation of Alchemist Gnome, when traveling with Lester Pugh's comrade. Let's see, Spellinger following the Spectre's wake. Name someone else, my dear Spectre. This problem calls me as equal to you and all Spectre fine, but a copy a flawed one at that. 7 ounces cloning out self-depreciation is unbecoming of a man of a real man. Exactly, the things you can do are amazing. I don't know about that. Just you who say Delta Resorter was a well, not quite as artist's mind. Your reasoning is nonetheless quite effective. Just got you to accept refuges. All my meager contributions are some small assistance. Most these mentioned back comes first those of the original. This is our shooting wagon for most specials. I think it's time to spread out and learn what the smell of this adventurous apothecary. And that little creep. So, fellow fisherman told me, best friend of his apothecary set off to warn turn golem and sell his medicine. It's a reckless tool if you ask me. I have no interest in the fear of such men, but who you do I take? So I suggest heading to Osgol and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Yeah, apothecaries, of course, more than I can count. Not heard of anyone pelling goals as such. I've heard prior though. Seems like a terrible idea to me with so raving the world almost ending. Number of merchants who travel abroad the player wars, but none have business in Garland. It would be matters indeed to consider selling up shop in that troubled land. Those are your question is born fresh than mine. Oh, confirm the Aqua's question, you say? Players together truce and pay visits to malicious fishermen. Hmm. Mm-hmm. They were highly, using buffer. Well, I was here, calling it anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Roswell comes from very profoundly grown up, but never had much in the way of money possessions. I suppose those experiences were what led his lifelong expression to gain wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him no skill, but the stock never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard of Eternal Strength of Girl, he sought his golden opportunity. Surely in the middle of the war was the best place to sell his medicines. Yeah, more like the best place for near-death experience. He soon gave up on his girl and eventually, but what all expected him to return to Lambton. His official buffalo was prodigy for when I saw him. Again, a God's given blessing he found in the snowfields had given him, which cause to celebrate. He said he learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first. Then he showed me gleaming out of stuff enough to proclaim himself Merchant Prince. He even changed his name to Vondi, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. Didn't even heard. He's the rising star in the markets, right? The one who snapped up the commercial ventures left and right. Yes, Vondi has certainly made a mission known here in Thavnir, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yedamad. Dogrush declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, the bottomless pit purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he converted the Gilded Aria into a private vault and had been filling it with every treasure his gold can secure. Without particularly large sums for our expecting Asura, I remember him being a fervent worshipping of her, even as a child. Oh, so I guess I know what the trial's gonna be. I guess that's what the trial's gonna be. However, much rods on Laura and rods at Han. Yet I recall no mention of Asura. Well, that's hard to spring. As a deity of war, she's not well loved by the common folk. Powerful pursuing Jesus' life as constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. And even if she didn't listen, the poor boy once became a merchant world, so a man far too rich and poor now to afford time and fleeting moment for simple pleasure, even those who were once his dear friends. And if you excuse me, I really must leave it at that. The clams won't sell themselves, you know. How that? I also have as far as I'm start merchant prince were one and the same. Maybe assuming this blessing, you stumble upon a girl concerned that may be the alien craft and its occupant. Search you, but are you here who helped us when folks were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty looking creatures showing upside down one of our guards with the convertible. I don't like the odds against that thing. That's like his first video will come, friends. Let us investigate forthwith. How does he reconstruct it? I thought you destroyed that monster! Sister Jones feels so the region very strong as wants to know future, so I thought it prudent to venture. Girl is proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times must she listen, shiny skull man? How many times must we teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Lesson? What are you on about? Hmm? Rossi's this route will get out of my way. Lord Rollins' orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Rolling the merchant who tried to buy Emerald, so he put you up to this. Curses, how did you manage to do this dastardly plan? You just blurted it out! Silence, no one learns of our scheme and can be suffered to prepare to be squashed in metals and worms. Three more school man. What's the doctor a quadruplet? Oh, she's here. Oh no. Oh no. Mother? I just remember this will soften you up. Look at that school. Wow, unlucky hit. Huh? Oh no. One last pitch. With limited heavy hit special. That was my fastball. Oh. I'll read it after this cutscene's over. When's golf? Or what else? Bowling. There's also basketball. From the mini game that Nashu. Oh no. Does that mean there's gonna be a whole thing where everyone's polygon like Randy Hills? I've come to expect father's stunning appearances, but what brings you here, mother? Proposition from Mr. Nivali, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as manager of Manderville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. I'm very refused best role was, but he's tried to buy our commercial empire. This time our deal considered offloading quantity of gold and wholesale prices. It's quite attractive considering fine jewelry is our stock of trade, and we thought we'd listen to his proposal. But he will personally command his lackey to disturb the peace of the public port. I can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where do those lackeys come from in the first place? I think they're holding weaponized root manufacturing around here somewhere. I suspected my ship could raise a beam is converted to expunge only replicated manner. Ah. So you can copy intergalactic memories as well. How interesting. What's the matter? Duplication facility had analyzed objects' molecular structure can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Of course, you know law, Inspector, even alien starship. So great, as I mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematic and function. Assuming I understand correctly, it's possible that Volney is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Alien. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Of course, the obvious conclusion. This being one might further assume Volney is either threatening or deceiving Master Poopy's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Of course, action is clear. We must run up to Gold Spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Mm-hmm. Must get rid of the Marshall's merchant at once. You heard that. Then you may as well come with us. Vaughn's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. I was willing to formally reject this deal anyway, then his pilot will be waiting. So I'll be on our way. We'll meet Varl's pilot atop the rise south of Kadri's footsteps. I'm assuming that's a hunt thing. Yep. This thing is terrifying. Lady Gorbart, Lady Julian. Entourage? Frank Supervisor, my son is coming and says they come along. This site to with the illustrious Master Ronnie. I see one moment, if you please. Mm-hmm. Well, it should be well going on the price of reward. I shall take you there directly. Alright. Time for him to get screwed. Alright guys, my lord, just a few is likely. Since you travel from distant all pleasant director of attack, at least you can provide. I was doing this, I've been doing a center personal machine, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save after my Vivaldi. I'm going to see you have a kind goal. You see his sticks, Legionella, tell Legend, release your hostage to the Care Master Pew Pew at once! Bravo, are you good? I didn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then! This is short. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes? As for explanatory, I fully admit to duplicating, quite frankly, obscene amount of gold. But that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of Dillis up in existence. Will not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get traceable. I'm out on you, homicide. With vaulted warrior like as a template for my clone army, we could conquer this in every unexpected creation. This guy is so fucking stupid. Why? Why is that? Why? Why does it actually let you agree with him? I feel this categorically and empathetically. The anxious you've proven pity to my ascension. Yes, the time has come to test Luge's ritual manifestation. As long, very vast tower holds not only mundane treasures but also a cache of crystals. As for the conjuration ritual, I had but clone myself and all who is more devoted to my cause than my goddess than me. Therefore, take us, the blades, and wage war upon my earthly rivals. And before I actually do it, I am gonna run to the bathroom. No. Nay, Hildebrand, I guess the problem we may be more of a hindrance than help. We dare not remain within the sphere of influence. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. The Gilded Aria, now accessible. Alright, I'll be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and then I am gonna do this. Alright, I am back. And hopefully the queue does not take long. Oh. I can't do this as Victomancer. I have to switch to Reaper. I wonder. Bills are has been spy almost devices line installs for a device that reminds the Tower Bell. Central Edge is justified with something getting strong. Want to motion present faithful, corrupted coordination amounts. Yeah, it's brought a being. She is also a deity of battle conflict in whether you wish it or not. Your metal must be tested. Of course, it's going to be 60 minutes or more. Yeah, summoning God despite the one person known for slaying gods. I'm debating. It might. I don't know. I'm debating. It might be quicker if I just do the duty. If I do Party Finder instead. I don't know. But I like to finish this tonight. But also don't want to be going stream rate. I'm just doing it as Party Finder because it is probably going to take much longer doing it this way. No, but I don't know. No, I don't know. Just that would involve someone actually. What should I do? I don't know. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. I just kind of wanted to be able to finish it tonight. way too late to get anyone. Yeah, and then I guess I'll also do the magic DPS quest line. Um, it lagged for a bit, so I was just sliding around. Hmm. Yeah, then I'm just gonna finish up for tonight then. All right. Mm, let's see. Mm, okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. You're not going to sleep, silly.